how's my life timing? Those areas that where am I weakest at? Where am I susceptible to overeating, to getting angry, to pride, to selfishness, all my laundry list of issues I got to work on? Well, one of those is fatigue. Fatigue is my life armbar. Okay, that's where when I get armbarred, when I get fatigued, I'm tapping. Well, and sometimes I don't even tap, and I fall on my face. I get angry at my awesome wife. I get angry at Elena, and it's like, oh, Noble, you knucklehead. Like, it stems from what's that move before me getting angry? What's the 2 moves before? What's the 3 moves before? And so for me, I've really got to do a better job, of paying attention to, where am I getting tapped out at in life? Today's lesson is on timing. So, boom, just wrapped up. They have, what's cool is they have morning classes and afternoon classes and evening classes and stuff. So, when I first started out in JITS, I've been doing it for a couple years now, I was getting tapped every time. White belt, don't have a clue what's going on, getting tapped every time. As time progressed, I've developed some good habits and some bad habits. One of the habits, today's lesson is on timing. And because I'm bigger than 90% of the people, 95% of the people that I roll with, I've just gotten the habit of going to my back and trying to get good on my back, because I don't want to use my size as an advantage. I want to learn technique, proper technique. Well, so the con of that is that I don't have much of an offensive game yet. The pro is I have literally done hundreds and hundreds of rounds on my back, and what has improved is my timing. And if you charted the amount of times I've been tapped throughout my JITS career, all of 2 years of it here, 2.5 years of it, it will have gone from a whole bunch of taps to, now, and especially because I almost exclusively am on my back, I'm getting tapped a lot less. But the reason is because when you get tapped out by armbar 100 times, pretty soon I start to pick up the timing on what oh snap, okay, here's what it feels like when I'm in the armbar, but now what's it feel like the move before that? What's it feel like 2 moves before that? What's it feel like 3 moves before? What's the progression that leads into me getting armbarred? Well, now I'm recognizing that a lot sooner. I'm not saying I don't get tapped anymore, because I do, but what's improving is my timing. So it got me thinking, how's my life timing? Those areas that where am I weakest at? Where am I susceptible to overeating, to getting angry, to pride, to selfishness, all my laundry list of issues I got to work on? Well, one of those is fatigue. Fatigue is my life armbar. Okay, that's where when I get armbarred, when I get fatigued, I'm tapping. Well, and sometimes I don't even tap, and I fall on my face. I get angry at my awesome wife. I get angry at Elena, and it's like, oh, Noble, you knucklehead. Like, it stems from what's that move before me getting angry? What's the 2 moves before? What's the 3 moves before? And so for me, I've really got to do a better job, of paying attention to, where am I getting tapped out at in life? What are my susceptible points? And start to develop my timing such that I go to bed on time, which means I've got to get my projects done that I'm supposed to get done before, whatever time, so that I can make sure that I'm in bed on time. So, and my eating, right? I got a laundry list, but that's the thing is, like, have I spent as much time looking at those areas in my life where my timing is off as I have been with JITS? Now, the easy part of JITS is, we do round after round after round after round, back to back to back to back. And so it's easier for me to pick up those trends versus life. Each day there's all kinds of things that happen throughout the day, and I haven't been as intentional at catching those areas that I am susceptible to getting armbarred or rear naked choked in life. Here's another one too. A couple moves before me getting choked out is when I notice an emotion. This is part of my emotional intelligence journey. When I notice an emotion, what am I doing with that emotion? In the past, I would 100% of the time stuff it. Well, now what I'm trying to do is identify it and name it, identify it by naming it. And then best case scenario is I take even a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to just journal. What am I feeling right there? What am I feeling? So that I get out of the habit. I create a new habit rather than getting armbarred every time. Let me back my timing up a little bit and start being more intentional at identifying by naming my emotions, even documenting, journaling my emotions, to start helping me continue to build my emotional intelligence so that we can change the world by changing your world by changing you.